Hello, my very dear Sagittarius. This is your reading for the week of July 20th, or when you hear it and it resonates. And of course, it won't be for everybody. Sun, moon, rising, however. The first thing that I felt as I started working with your energy, and I really felt compelled to work with your energy tonight, I felt this sense of four walls might be closing in around some of you. That sense that you're feeling kind of boxed in, and there's a certain kind of gray quality to it, a heaviness to it. Which, of course, who wants to be boxed in anyway? But there's that quality of energy. And then, as I was asking what we were going to be offering you, I saw two things. The first thing was a raven. So I love ravens. I find them incredibly intelligent, remarkable, strong creatures, long lifespans, incredible relationships. But what's interesting, when I look them up specifically after being given them for you, I'm seeing this as an animal totem for you, as a medicine totem for you. And what this is representing, what they typically represent spiritually and metaphysically, is transformation, movement from one plane to another, and or specifically the communicators, that midway place between the earthly and the spiritual. But they're meant to be very much messengers, but also they carry with them the energy of the sacred, of not just the sacred, but the sacred as we might see it in the world around us in nature. And that ties perfectly with the second image that I saw. And it was this, Sagittarius. It was you standing in a forested type place, but you were in a clearing. There were trees around. And as you were standing there, and you were standing there literally with your hands open and your feet placed very comfortably on the ground in front of you, what I'm seeing is all of the stress, the anxiety, all of the personality, emotion type stuff, that's articulate, draining off you. And it is as though the roots of the trees are spreading their energy to meet underneath you as this grounding energy that is holding you, that is pulling away all that you no longer need. Everything that has been holding you back from the personality perspective. And holding you back, this is not to say that there is anything wrong. What they're saying with this is, it is a necessary part of life that we go through experiences that hurt. You've got the two cards in different packs talking about forgiveness, which is allowing yourself to run with the understanding that we are here to learn and grow, and that our relationships will become sometimes messy and painful as a part of that. And that forgiveness comes when we understand that we are all operating with other agendas than just the personality. And this is important. This is just what came in. We are all not all operating with the same agenda. We come in with different lessons to learn. Sometimes we come in harmonious relationships. Sometimes we come in ones that are compromising. Sometimes we work with compatibility. Sometimes there is the opportunity for hurt, betrayal, pain. And I say the opportunity, of course, not that we like it, not that we encourage it in relationships, but that when it shows up, it has something to teach us. We have something to learn. We can always learn something from any situation. But when we can understand it from the point of view that we're all coming in with a different contract, or with different things in our contract than in your contract, or in the other person's contract, that it's a lot easier to forgive the missteps. Why is that good? It's good because hanging on to resentment doesn't hurt. We want to deal with and learn what we need to learn from the situation, but we also need to be able to drop it. And it's easier to drop it and let it flow off us when we understand that there is a bigger picture to what's going on. It's not just somebody being mean or a jerk or ignorant or XYZ, okay? or even just aloof, not there. There's a whole bunch of things that can upset us. Now, you're being told within this position of standing there, allowing the beautiful electrical energy of this tree system just caress you and hold, not caress you, but hold you, cradle you. This is where you get to be in that elevated state of higher spirituality while you are still connected to your earthly self. And what they're saying is, if you are feeling like you're in this box of grayness, please remember the box of grayness goes along with the personality and the perception of things from that place of feeling boxed in. Can you take yourself to another place where you do not feel boxed in, where you are being held, where you are not being walled in, but you are being supported? You are being protected. These trees, this forest is holding you in your righteous peace. Don't know. I'll have to look that word righteous up as opposed to rightful, because it was righteous. So, that being said, there is more here. And what they're saying is, when you can allow yourself to be in that place and say, okay, this is what it might look like. Okay, things are going on. I don't like them. It's uncomfortable. What I'm going to do, however, is I'm going to remember that there is a me that is existing not only through my body, but in a higher frequency that is watching all of this, that is maintaining this. And everybody in every situation has the same thing. And what I'm going to choose to do now is to elevate myself, elevate my awareness. I'm going to let myself raise up and experience myself in this state of expanded energy. And from this state of expanded energy, I am just in the present moment. I'm not having any opinion about anything. I'm just breathing, and I'm letting nature do its work. I'm letting my higher consciousness do its work. I'm letting myself drop whatever I need to drop. And if you cannot find it in your mind right now to go to a place like that, if there is not a physical place like that for you, you can also go to biodomes. You can watch things online and allow yourself to feel that energy and do a meditation with that energy, because your body really, really follows what your mind is offering it. So offer it that ability to be in that space, to be in that place, to be connected, because the truth is we are all already connected. We are in an interwoven matrix of energy. It's there. We're here. So yes, it's easier when you're actually in the forest, and I certainly support the idea of that. And you can do a meditation where you are calling in that energy, not just calling it in, but when you're choosing to remember that you are part of that and you open to sharing it. That's extremely powerful for you, Sag. Now, the other thing is the dreaming card, and the dreaming card is good because the forgiveness thing is important. This is the other reason why it's important, is because when we don't forgive, if we are holding on to something, that in a blamey, grudgy, judgy kind of way, it's very hard to be in a higher frequency. And we want to, and also it's hard to think beyond it, because dreaming is about imagining a future that is different, that is better. So what we want is, we would like for you to be dreaming from that elevated place, from that expanded place, rather than the place where you're still holding on to grudges. Dreaming can be a way to sort of move you out of that, because it can inspire you to let go of it. And if you're hanging on to a lot of blame or grievances, it's a really, really good thing to look at. And it's a wonderful thing to offer the forest. Now, this may sound crazy. There are so many different ways to heal our wounds, and trust, if you've got a grudge against something, there's a wound. There are so many ways to deal with that. And please do not underestimate the power of nature to heal without words, to be able to access healing from nature begins with you willing it. You not just, I will, but you allowing it. acknowledging your connection and flowing into it. And I swear, I don't think I've ever done a reading like this before, but I'm feeling it, and I'm feeling it really strongly, and it makes me kind of want to go to a forest. It is really that quality of this is next level healing. And this next level healing comes by you choosing next level consciousness. You choose it, and you put yourself in a position where you can receive it. Whether it's through actually physically being somewhere like that or meditating through that, this is a wonderful, wonderful option for you. Whether you choose to follow it or not, you've also got grace and positive triggers that come up for you. So this is really very much all about you choosing to acknowledge if you're feeling pressed in with your four walls, and then choosing to know, okay, that's my personality. That is legitimate because of what I've been experiencing. And now where can I move to this next level of perception for myself so I can heal from this place? Okay? I'm going to leave you with that, Sag. I hope this is helpful to you. I think there's a lot in there. I'm going to have to listen to it again. Much love and take care.